Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some pretty cool things to go over. New events have been announced. We have some more Nintendo Switch 2 updates to take a look at and some Legends EA theories as well. There's a lot of things to break down today, so if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's go over a couple of new events that have been announced for various different Pokemon games. The first one being that Tinkaton is now a playable character in Pokemon Unite. So we've got Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, Pokemon Unite has added Tinkaton as a playable character with its holiday holoware also now available. Some really cool art as well to kind of accompany this new character in Pokemon Unite. They are picking really random Pokemon Unite characters. I don't even know how big the roster is now, but I feel like I'm covering a new Pokemon like every couple of weeks or something. But either way, Tinkaton now available in Pokemon Unite. We did get like the video and stuff and the gameplay of it and everything beforehand, so you can kind of see what kind of character it is. But either way, that's that. Moving on, we do also have a new event to go over for Pokemon Masters EX. Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the next Pokemon Masters EX event has been announced. It adds Lily and Shiny, Primarina, and Bugsy and Kricketune into the game, and it runs from the 13th of December 2024, so that is tomorrow. So yeah, if you are a fan of Pokemon Masters, we have this event to go over as well. And then moving on, we do also have the second kind of part 2, well yeah, the part 2 event of the Pokemon Go holiday sort of thing. We've got Cerebi here tweeting out saying the Pokemon Go Holiday Part 2 event has been revealed. It runs the 22nd of December at 10 AM to December the 27th at 8 PM local time. It adds Wooloo in an outfit and Shiny to toddle into the game. I don't know if there's more details on the actual Cerebi website. I'm not 100% sure. It doesn't look like it. Oh no, we've got a couple of details to go over. It says Niantic have announced the next Pokemon Go event. This is the holiday event Part 2 and is due to run from the 22nd to the 27th. Adds Wooloo in outfit and Shiny to toddle into the game. You will get 2-star catch experience and times 2 catch experience and 50% more raid experience from December the 25th through January the 5th. Daily adventure incense will last for twice as long. Alolan Rattata, Murkrow, Galarian, Zigzagoon, Blitzel, Vanillite, Tynamo, Wooloo, and Absol will spawn in the wild. Alolan Vulpix, Galarian Darumaka, Litwick, and Totoddle will be in 1-star raids. Snorlax, Banette, Zebstrika, and Toucannon will be in 3-star raids. And then on December the 22nd, 24th, and 26th, Snorlax, Blitzel, Lampent, and Wooloo will spawn on Incense. On December the 23rd, 25th, and 27th, Togetic, Galarian, Zigzagoon, Foongus, Furfrou, and Totoddle will spawn on Incense. And there's going to be paid time research, yada yada yada. So that's the Pokemon Go update there. Moving on, we have some more Nintendo Switch 2 stuff to go over. It's just getting out of hand at this point. There's just more and more Switch 2 stuff every single day. But either way, I wanted to go over this because it's quite big information, to be fair, on the grand scheme of things. We have a few people talking about this as well. Obviously, it's posted on Nintendo Live. We've got Centro talking about it, Pori talking about it, Necro talking about it. Like, it's quite a big sort of bit of information for the kind of Nintendo brand, and I guess Switch 2 more importantly. But anyway, it says Nintendo Live here tweeting out saying new code on Nintendo's intellectual property notice spawns more Switch 2 speculation. So let's take a look at this. It's all about the codes. This was posted yesterday, but yeah, this is very, very new information, obviously. But it says, another day, another round of Switch 2 speculation. Today's chatter, however, is actually rooted in something on the Switch after Nintendo's intellectual property notice was updated on the console to include a suspicious new product code. So initially flagged by Twitter by Necrolipe, Nintendo's official wireless regulatory information now applies to electronic labels BEE006, HAC008, the former of which is ringing some alarm bells for those who've been in the Switch 2 product code speculation trenches for a while. So you see, this isn't the first time we've seen BEE in relation to the Switch 2. Earlier this year, the code popped up in Nintendo's shipping data alongside the commonly used HGU, the assumed product code for most things Switch 2. While there was no indication of what product the code was linked to, its inclusion in the shipping data led some to speculate that it was likely also linked to the Switch successor. So this is kind of the image that people are talking about here. So yeah, as you can see, we have the BEE006 there, yada yada yada. Like, people are like hawks, man. Like, they're looking at stuff like this and spotting things like this. Is crazy how, like, It's crazy how in-depth people are with this. I mean, it's awesome for us because it shows more and more information about the console. But yeah, I wouldn't ever think to even check things like that. But it says, until we arrive at the code making another appearance in Nintendo's updated intellectual property notices, which you can find in the system settings, or by just checking out the screen grab above. Its position alongside HAC008, which is the code for Switch 1 carts, has led some to believe that BEE006 signifies Switch 2 cartridges, though again, that's just speculation at the time being. If it is a Switch 2 cart, however, what's it doing in the IP notice? Some online, like Necrolipe, CenturyLeaks, and more, have speculated that it's a sign the next console will use the same operating system as its predecessor, probably due to the BEE006 mention on the current Switch OS. This wouldn't be all that surprising, given how often operating systems are reused between models, nor would it rule out some Switch 2 utility upgrades. So yeah, even if they use the same operating system, it doesn't mean that they can't obviously upgrade stuff as well. So people might see this as like a bad thing, but it's definitely not a bad thing. It doesn't mean that they're not going to change anything. Obviously, they're going to change things. It's a brand new console. Come on, give us themes, but it might suggest the base is staying the same. I mean, themes is something that I cannot believe it's not on the Switch 1. It was on the 3DS. I loved having themes on the 3DS. Like, I think my 3DS theme is like gold and silver or something like that. But to not have it on the Switch is just stupid. Like, it just generally is, because you can just charge people to buy the themes that they want. Like, you can do Pokemon themes, Mario themes, Legend of Zelda themes. They don't even have to be expensive. They can be like $1 a theme. You're still going to be making loads and loads of dollars from that because people like themes. So to not have themes it's just stupid. It just is, surely, like, from a business point of view. It's so easy to do than just like black, grey, or white. And it's just like, I can't even get my head around why it's not a thing. So it needs to be on the thing. It needs to be a thing on the Switch 2, basically. Like, if it's not, then I don't even know. To say it's one of the most like successful businesses in the world and then to not have something so simple, which they've done in the past as well. It's not like this is new ground for them. Yeah, just give us themes, please. That said, its inclusion could just easily be the foundation of an error message. You cannot play that software on this system or something similar. Or, of course, the code could have nothing to do with the Switch 2. It has some provenance in old analyzed shipping documents, but there's still a fair amount of mental leaping going on here. All this is to say, there are plenty of reasons why a Switch 2 code, if we're assuming it is a Switch 2 code, might pop up on the new intellectual property notices, but we'll have to wait for its official reveal to have any real idea on what's going on there. If only Nintendo would reveal the damn thing. So, that's kind of Nintendo Live tweeting about it. We also have other people talking about it as well, like, say, Centro here, saying Nintendo has updated the intellectual property warnings in the Switch OS to mention Nintendo Switch 2 game cards. Switch 2 will use the same base operating system. So, again, it's not necessarily a bad thing if they do use the same operating system. They can easily like add things to it 100%. We have Necro obviously talking about this as well, saying, does this mean it will use the same operating system? Because if it does, that's kind of disappointing. I've always found the Switch's OS to be quite dry compared to other Nintendo operating systems like the DSi, the 3DS, the Wii, and the Wii U. Yes, Nintendo will continue to use Horizon operating system on the Switch 2. There is a huge but. The operating system will have drastic differences, even though it is the same as the Switch 1, on the successor due to the hardware capabilities. So don't worry about it. It's gonna be all fine. It's not something to worry about at all. It's all good. It's all good. And then we have Pori also talking about this as well, saying Switch OS updates containing no information. HAC, obviously Nintendo Switch game cartridges. BE006 are likely to be Nintendo Switch 2 game cartridges. And then waiting for a random brave Chinese factory worker to spawn camp a photo and post it on main. So again, I think it's only a matter of time until we do get like a big old leak about this. Not that we've not been getting leaks anyway. We literally have. I feel like I've covered the Nintendo Switch 2 in every video this week, from rumors and leaks and actual like images and stuff. Like, there's just something every single day to kind of break down. But yeah, I think it's only a matter of time where someone just sneaks a photo or something, because the amount of like workers that are going to be creating these, they're not going to be able to keep kind of eyes on everyone. It's only going to take a matter of time until someone slips a photo and then posts it online, and then that's that, and then it's out there for everyone. And to be fair, obviously like nothing should get leaked. It's not Nintendo's fault if things get leaked, but they have to understand the fact that in today's social media, like if this was 20 years ago, it obviously wouldn't get leaked, but in today's society where social media is used so much, like things are gonna get leaked, and things have been leaked. Like this year for Nintendo, like take a look at the Terra leak. that should be a reason as to why they should have announced it earlier, especially when so many people are now working on this console. But either way, that's just kind of my 2 cents on the situation. That's my thoughts on it. But yeah, this is potentially going to be the same operating system for the Switch 2. So let me know your thoughts about that. Are you happy about it? Are you annoyed about it? Again, it shouldn't be a bad thing. It should still mean that we're going to get loads of like changes and stuff, and hopefully drastic changes at that. And then the last thing that I wanted to go over for today's video is Legends ZA stuff. It's just kind of a little bit of a point that I wanted to go over is Soul Silver Art kind of talking about Mega Evolutions and how they could be sort of under par in Legends ZA. We spoke about this kind of tweet the other day, and this is like a follow-up tweet to it as well, just how like Mega Evolutions potentially work in the game, stuff like that. So we have Soul Silver out here saying, last thing I'll say about this, another point that people really don't consider is if Pokemon Legends DA keeps the same kind of gameplay as Pokemon Legends Arceus, which again it probably will, even though it's going to have Scarlet and Violet graphics according to the Terra Leaker. Actually no, I think that's according to Riddler-Coup. I don't want to get the two mixed up because the Terra Leaker is like concrete, definitely true, and I think Riddler-Cou's obviously track record's all over the place. I think Riddler-Coup said that the graphics are the same. One of them said it, but it actually might have been Riddler-Coup, so not confirmed, but I hope it's not. I would much rather have like the Legends Arceus graphics. I think they looked a little bit better in terms of what the game was trying to do, but either way, if it's got the same gameplay as Legends Arceus, trainer battles were not the focus of that game, and there was no PvP competitive whatsoever. So that's very true. There was only like 4 main battles in Legends Arceus, and then obviously a few battles that you could do. These games are going to be completely different. We know there's going to be a focus on battles in this game because it was shown in the trailer. Like in the initial reveal trailer, there was literally battles and stuff. And as well as that, Mega Evolutions is a battling concept. There's no way they're going to have like 4 battles in this game and obviously new Mega Evolutions because you just can't really use them. Obviously you can use them in like wild battles and stuff like that, but trainer battles are where they're basically going to be used. We already 99% know there won't be competitive in ZA now too. I think Riddler-Coup said there won't be any. And Legends Arceus was literally one of, if not the one Pokemon game with the least amount of trainer battles ever. Which is true, like I say, there was only like 3 or 4. But again, the kind of purpose of Legends Arceus was building the Pokedex. Whereas the purpose of Legends ZA, what we know of, is that it's to do with the redevelopment plan. And yeah, I mean, there's going to be battles because we've seen it in the trailer. I don't think they'd showcase battles and Mega Evolutions in the initial reveal trailer if they weren't going to be pretty big kind of aspects of this game. So if they don't change this in ZA, then that would mean we'd spend even less time using our 1 Mega that we can use in battle. That's one of the main reasons why I think they have to make a new twist / function on how Mega Evolutions work in ZA, but also going forward in Pokemon games in general. For me, what I think is honestly going to happen is I don't actually think they're going to change Mega Evolution that much. I think they're just going to have how it's always been, but then I think they're going to just include it in Generation 10, just like how they did with Generation 7, where they included Mega Evolutions from Generation 6, but it was like a post-game sort of thing. It had its own gimmick in that generation, but then you could also Mega Evolve as well. That's what I think they're going to do, because Generation 10 is going to be the big kind of competitive scene when it comes out, most likely in 2026. So yeah, I think that's where Mega Evolution will probably get like even more sort of screen time and stuff like that. We'd also have a couple of other replies here as well, saying I also believe that they'll change how Mega Evolution works, especially if it returns to Gaia. You know, it just makes logical sense. I think Game Freak would have the ZA Mega Pokemon be like the Wild Terra Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. We need to battle and weaken the Wild Mega Pokemon, but would be extremely hard without using Mega Pokemon of your own. After that, you get its Mega Stone and able to catch it. So yeah, I mean, I want them to do something different with Mega Evolution. I don't think they will, but I want them to do something different. And then obviously have normal Mega Evolution in Generation 10. Because there is truth to this point. Like, if it is just the same, it is going to be mediocre at best. Because the way the game is, it's just not going to really fully represent how good Mega Evolution is, in my opinion. Whereas Gaia would be fine doing it, Generation 10. You don't have to worry about that. But this is the one where it's going to be a little bit of a hiccup, in my opinion. But either way, just wanted to quickly kind of go over that today, because Mega Evolution is going to be a massive part of Pokemon Legends ZA. It just is. Like, we know that for a fact. But either way, let me know your thoughts on this, and also let me know your thoughts on the Switch 2 stuff and everything else that we've covered in today's video, the events and all that jazz. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. Let's try and hit 500. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.